So the first transition is the stretch transition. For that, I have already added motion tile to both of the clips. By the way, these are my clips that I'm going to use. And I have already added a zoom out on the first clip. I think I don't need to explain that quite because it's quite basic. And now let's add the stretch transition. For that, go to effects and preset panel and search for CC scale void and add it to both of the clips. Now we can close the motion tile if we want. Now put this value to 5. And align the center to very left of the clip because we want it in the entire clip. Now change this to 90 degree because we want it to move in the right side. And now we are going to keyframe the stretch. Now let's keyframe it and hit U to see all the keyframes. Put this to very end of the clip, this keyframe, and get to the first frame of the clip and put it to 0 again. Now select both of these keyframes, press F9 to ease them and open up the graph editor. And by the way, I am using the value graph over here, not the speed graph. So yeah, you can see that, and make a graph something like this. It's a very fast graph. I recommend you always make the fast graph for this transition, because if it's a slow transition it will look stiff. Now see, it will look something like this. Now we haven't done anything on the second clip, so let's do that. Just copy the same values, put this to 5 again, and put this to minus 90 this time because we want it to move in the left direction, and align the center to very right of the clip. And now let's keyframe the stretch again. Hit U to see the keyframes and put it at the start of the clip, and get to the very end of the clip and put this back to 0 again. Now highlight these keyframes, press F9 to ease them, and again open up the graph editor and make a graph which should look something like this. Now let's see the preview. How does it look? I'm already using the motion blur, as you can see here. By the way, adding the zoom out is optional. I have added it because I don't want the transition to look stiff. So now let's move on to the second. So this one is called time slash, or you can call it slash. For this you will be requiring Sapphire plugin. If you don't have it, just search on YouTube how to get it. You will find lots of videos that will help you out. So these are the clips that I'm going to use. Basically I'm going to apply the transition between this clip and this clip. So as you can see, I have already added a zoom out on this one. I just copied this layer, duplicated this layer and moved it over here. I'm going to add the transition between this one and this one. So let's add a adjustment layer and get to the center of the clip and cut it to like 8 frames or 10 frames. Okay, I just forgot to count. I'll just do that. It's 16 frames, and I'll do the same over here as well. I'll just delete the extra part because we don't need it. Now we are going to add a effect called S_time slash. It's effect which comes in Sapphire plugin. So just add this on the adjustment layer. And after that, you are done actually. You just need to copy my settings. Just make sure you turn this box on. And yeah, that's basically it. As you can see, we get this little slice effect or transition over here, which looks pretty clean. Like you can add the motion tile and add the zoom out effect if you want. That's optional, but I recommend you use that as well because it looks pretty nice, as you can see over here. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Hopefully this helps you out. And sorry for my voiceover because I don't speak English frequently, so it's kind of